Hi everyone and welcome back. I have come into town today and I thought I'd bring you with me. I'm going to do some charity shop shopping. Now this is something I can't normally do. My mobility scooter is too big to fit into the charity shops, and my wheelchair it's really hard to get my wheelchair into town. The ground is very uneven. I've got a steep hill to go back go back up. So I tend to avoid using my wheelchair into town whenever possible, but my mobility scooter I can't get into the charity shops. Now, while my active user wheelchair is being repaired, I have very kindly been lent a Pride iGo by the lovely people at Easy Living Mobility. I thought I would take the opportunity to come in and have a look at some of the charity shops, because it's usually something I have to wait and do when my parents come up with them. The first two charity shops I went into, unfortunately, were a little bit disappointing, both in terms of the stock they had in them and my ability to move around them. Thankfully, I did much better in the third charity shop I went into, which was Salvation Army. Now, I wasn't sure how the iGo was going to handle this step, but I have to say I was really, really impressed with it. It managed it well. I really want to get a play suit, particularly for holiday, but I mean, look at that, it looks indecent. One of the things you have to be really careful of when charity shop shopping is making sure that the items aren't damaged in some way. So when I tried to put this dress on, there's something caught in the zip. So I've pretty much exhausted the charity shops now. The guy in the second cancer research was really intrigued by the iGo, so we had a little bit of a chat about the iGo, so it was really nice to chat to him. I found a dress in cancer research, but I couldn't fit into the changing room and there was a flickering light in there anyway, so I've taken a chance on it. I hope it's okay. And I don't want to go home yet, so I'm just going to see if I can find some swimwear for holiday and just enjoy being out. It was really nice to be able to go into Debenhams and be able to move around without feeling like I had very little space. I can fit into Debenhams on my mobility scooter and I can move around, but it feels like I've got clothes either side of me almost touching my shoulders. H&M is a shop in my area that I tend to avoid. Even with the iGo, the space available to me is not enough. With my active user chair, the space available is not enough. I can't get through without taking clothes with me. I'm back. I am exhausted. I stayed out too long. I didn't pace myself very well in all of that. Really enjoyed myself. It was nice to be able to do things that I can't normally. And I bought a nice dress and I stocked up on some cleanser which I needed. If you want to know my tips for clothes shopping at charity shops, then I will have a blog post which I will leave linked for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I will speak to you soon. Bye! This is the dress I picked up from Cancer Research. I'm really hoping it fits me.